Hello everybody, I am Moldy West, and this is Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree once again. In the last episode, we went down to the Cerulean coast and found a sealed cave. We also talked to Tialie and got a thing that I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to use on you for one reason or another, but I ain't getting the option to do so. Well, whatever. Doesn't really matter. My mind is in other places right now. Like the fissure, for example. That's one place my mind's gonna be in. Also, we killed a giant ugly hippo. That seems to be worth mentioning. Anyway, since we stepped up to the base of the Shadow Keep, that broke a spell that Miquella had put on the entire Shadow Realm. And in doing so, also unsealed the fissure. And that's where we're going today. We're going deep underground. Real deep. Deep purple. Like them lilies we found just outside of this sealed off cave entrance. It is dark in here. And I don't like being in dark places, especially dangerously close to a cliff that would just send me plummeting into an untimely death. I like being alive, and I can't be alive if I go falling into a big, gargantuan hole in the dark. Stone coffin fissure. This is significantly less dark. Don't need my lantern no more. But I will keep it on me just in case. I'm just turning it off. I'm putting it in my pocket, where it belongs. I don't need it dangling from my belt, flopping around, smacking me in the wing-wang with every step I take. It just whippity-wobbity-wobbity slap. Every other step is just a pain in the balls. Pardon me, blobby boy, I have no business with you. Okay, it's getting dark again. Pull the lantern back out. I'll just have to tolerate the nut pain if I'm gonna be able to see where I'm going over here. That's a lot of blob. A really high amount of blob. Congealed putrescence. Ew, it's all goopy. It's getting in my mouth! You get your goop out of my mouth. You need some punishment for that, ow. You don't get to hit me. You and your spears, your bony, stabby bits you got inside of you. That's what you get for being in my mouth, you gross little bastard. Anyway, this way. I'll just be taking this congealed putrescence. This is the drop. We drop here. Now we're on our way. That's a big ugly bastard, isn't it? Yes, sir. Ouch. Eddie's barfing sleep gas. Not only do he hit me over the head with his big weird-ass club, but he's got puke going. Some sleepy puke. Likely safety. Yes, very likely. Nope, not likely. Was not safety. Ow, my bones! Here I thought we had a little bit of safety, but nope. It's a little droppy boy. It dropped me big down long time. And you, sir, got glowy eyes, and I'm not letting you keep them. Your eyes don't glow no more. Because you ain't alive. There is no glow in the eyes of the dead. And if there is, then they probably ain't very dead now, are they? The dead ain't got them glowy bits they can't be seeing. Are you trying to grab me? You got a pokey stick there. And I ain't fond of the pokey stick. Especially when it's all full of sleepy gas. I ain't looking to take a nap today, son. It's only like 10 o'clock in the morning. We ain't sleeping that early. My life ain't that sad and pathetic. I mean, it could be better, but it's just not going that way. Now you are tanking through all of my shit, not getting stabbed in the back. There you are. Right in your spinal column. And one last doink for good measure. Problem solved. And that is another one of those Miquella crosses. So what did he abandon here? He always be abandoning parts of himself wherever these crosses may be. That's a Scadu fragment. I abandon here my love. Tears, oh tears. Miquella don't love us no more. Why won't he look at us during? Kindly, Miquella, I see you've thrown away something you should not have under any circumstance. How will you salvation offer to those who cannot be saved, when you could not even save your other self? Sounds like Miquella ain't so trustworthy after all. First off, head. Yep. Probably should have seen that coming. So I'm gonna sit here, take a nice little nap, ain't got the souls to go leveling my ass up right now. But we will find more as we go. So it is here that Miquella just yeeted his love into the abyss. Unfortunate. You probably should have kept that, son, but you didn't. You didn't keep what should have been kept, and now you're gonna suffer for it. As soon as we get to finding wherever it is you are, quote-unquote kind Miquella, we'll see just how kind he can really be. And I'm dropping here, I guess. Probably a bad choice. No, it wasn't a bad choice, as I took no fall damage. Get your little bird ass out of here. Ha. Oh, we've got another little bird who needs to get him little ass up on out of here. Goodbye, bird. Maybe don't go dropping down on people like that. That one up there, he's about to start shooting at us. They got a laser dude up there just looking and shooting him lasers. Ow. That laser didn't do quite as much damage as I thought it would. Now lock onto that guy, and if we can time this right, there we go. Have a taste of your own laser shit, boy. Not sure why my other dudes ain't launching themselves at him, but yep. Try it. Just try it again. Now fire at him. Shoot the blades. You're not shooting the damn blades. Why are you not shooting the damn blades? You're supposed to be shooting those other two blades? But why? Just come on a second here. Why is that not working? Just there. Little blades in you. Ow. That one just flattened me out. Now that's enough out of you. That would have gone better had I not tried to carry in retaliation damn near every single one of those lasers. Maybe next time I'll just use my brain instead of my magic shield. Or maybe I won't learn this lesson at all. Oh god, there's two of them. Two of them. Firing lasers and intermittences it is. Okay. Now you ain't so much of a problem anymore. I'm right on top of you, and you got no more lasers for me, son. But the dude up top, however, he's annoying. And that's a bird. Get your ass on the ground, bird boy. You ain't flying no more. And yeah, he's still lasering. He simply know not when to quit with him lasering. And now your ass is mine. Put the lasers down. You're gonna hurt someone if you keep shooting like that. But you don't much care about people, now do you? Nectar blood virgin. Ah, flower, let there be tranquility. No. There will be no tranquility from this flower. And that guy up there, you can have some of my shooty magoots. Assuming they would actually reach now. That's quite enough out of you. Goodbye, Mr. Man. You are done. And further in, we shouldn't be too much further from another site of grace. I want to touch that grace. Yep, there you are. Grace ripe for the touching. Touchy, touchy grace time. There it is. Oh, feel that grace. Feel it inside of your bones. Delicious. It feels good, smells good, and it tastes like chicken. Now, why do they make they grace taste like chicken? Hell if I know, but I ain't complaining. Now you get up on out of here, bone boy. You don't need to be here. And there's another one, because of course there is. And a goodbye. Well, it will be goodbye as soon as I give you another little poke when you start shining. There it is. Little pokey boy. Kill you good. Make you dead. And it feels good. And there you go. And are you still alive? Why, yes, but not anymore. You can't live that fall. It's too big. It's too high. You won't be able to pick yourself back up after falling like that. And a little poke. There you go. Right in the space between your bones where you don't have any flesh or blood that can be harmed by being stabbed. So, yep. Big blob. Well, let's see how you like getting shot full of ice blades. There you go. You went, got all frostbitten, and now your ass is getting cut real good. How many cuts can a frostbitten blob take? Who knows? Who cares? I just want it dead. And now your ass is on the ground, and your ass is dead. Ew, more blobby boys. Can't you just leave me in peace? I killed the big guy. You saw what I did to him. You think I can't do that to you? I ain't gonna do it to you, though, because you're just too small and annoying and not worth the trouble. Now... okay. Please don't come any closer while I do some of this to you. Ouch. You should not have been able to just tank through that. You should have been caught in an infinite stun loop, and that would have made everything so much easier for me. You, sir, are a pain in my testicles. Much like that lantern I was yammering about earlier. But too bad for you. Okie dokie, you're exploding. Ow. Nice swirly thing you got there. But that won't save you when I rise from the dead and come at you again. Because I remember to expect you this time. I will get you. I will get my shit back, and you aren't going to kill me again. And I just gotta be careful not to go falling into any holes before I can get my shit back. That was 90,000 runes on my stuff there, which is pretty close to getting a level. It is certainly progress towards a level that I do not want to go losing after all the shit I went through to get that much. Losing it would be bad. Okay, those are fire pots, not magic that you're throwing at me. Makes sense. And you can stay down there. You simply ain't worth my time, mister. And you're done. Well, you will be done after I stab you again. And you're back, because of course you are. You can't stay dead, can ya? Now give me my shit, and you just hold your ass still and get blasted, you son of a bitch! Okay, still not as good as I would like it to be, but that's better than it happened last time. And now just... okie dokie then. Now quit being a pain in my ass! Let me out of the swirly! Now just heals and give me a moment to put my head on straight. so we can solve this problem the right way without you killing me and a lot of me killing you, okay? There. And now that you're dead, you can eat my fuck. Alright then. That's one problem out the way. And we can just keep on climbing and climbing and climbing some more until we reach this site of grace right here. This is where we wanna be. It is where we belong. And there's a lot of sleeping animals around here. A lot of sleepity-doo-dah happening. And how close am I to a level? I'm 60,000 monies away. Do I have enough in my pockets to cover that? I might. But I might not. Well, the only way to find out is to burn through it all. Only 5 more levels in my vigor. Until I can no longer level that up anymore. Well, I'll still be able to level it up, but it won't be giving me anything at all, except maybe 1 extra point of health for each level. 60 do be the soft cap. And there ain't no sense in leveling beyond that. Now then. You, what have you to say? Oh, please grant me the courage to fly to your feet, my dearest Saint Trina. So yes, this is all leading up to Saint Trina. Behold, boss, jumping off, they are not wrong. This is one of those situations where you gotta just jump. You fly down from the heavens, belly flop into the bottom of this gigantic hole. And here we are, landing without a scratch on us. At one giant, obvious boss arena. Speaking of, there be that boss! Hello, putrescent knight! Now let me see if I remember how to fight you properly. I do remember you like to throw your horse at me when you're doing those big old corkscrew swings. Ow! Your simple act of roaring caused my spleen to explode. Now how in the hell does that go happening? I know not, but I do know you're a pain in the ass. So let's just not die here, because dying would make me look like a bitch. And I am one who does not like looking like a bitch. Ow! He's making me look like a bitch! He's really making me look like a bitch. You just... Now, can you please back the fuck off and quit swinging on me the instant I try to heal? That's better. Now, stop making me look like a bitch! I don't like it when you do that to me. There you go, spiraling away. There's your horse. Little more horsey horse. There we go. Here's an opening to heal, which would have been an opening to smack his ass if I was actually full up on my health like I should have been. But I was not, because I needed to remember the way you work here. Ah, stupid. I blocked your big screamy scream that time, which means I take no damage. All you did was swat my shield away with somehow at the power of your voice. You got some crazy ass pipes on that horse, brother. But them pipes alone won't save you when I go smacking your ass. Now, if you could just be kind enough to let me smack that sweet whatever that shit you're made of is. Your goopity goop goop, all that fluid that makes up that big gross ass of yours. Now just dodge that horse, dodge that boy, and now just eat my shit, mister. Okay, we're good. And now it's time for phase 2, and I should be focusing more on dodging than trying to whip some magic at ya. Just gotta jump all that blue flamey shit you're spewing across the field. And now, here you go. Okay, you like to follow that up, but only when I go to try and hit you after you do that, or after you smack my shield away, because you got that crazy-ass input reading shit you be doing. Ow, I jumped just a little too early. How in the fuck did that even reach me? The answer? It didn't. He cheated. Ouch. Already taken a big ol' hurt right off the start. I should have just dodged that swing instead of trying to block it. That was my mistake. Now, you bitch. You're not allowed swinging at me right then and there. You gotta give me more of an opening to go smacking your little ass. Now, quit moving away. You're out here riding a horse. You don't see me riding a horse, even though I'm probably capable of doing it right here. No, I can't. I can't ride my horse here. This is a no horse fight for me, so why don't you get a horse, man? That's just unfair. You got privileges that I don't got, and you think that means you're allowed to go just talking down on me like that, screaming at me with your big weird goo horse. But no. Yep, you screamed at me with your big weird goo horse. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that either, but you did anyway, because you, sir, are the very definition of a bitch. You're just not doing things the right, appropriate way, and you gotta just be all willy about it. Okie dokie then, I rolled a little early and took a horse to the face, but it's fine. You can throw that horse, but you can't throw my spirit. Now just try and throw my spirit so I can immediately say, oh god, he threw my spirit. The comedic timing would have been great, but you just had to go and ruin the joke, didn't you? Because you, sir, are a living incarnation of all of the bitch that had ever bitched. So come on then, bitch boy. You gonna swing into the next phase already? Yep. And since we're close enough, I can just blast you with a little bit of Stars of Ruin. And over the flames, here's some more magic for you. Yep, he's got some magic for me, and that's not good. A little bit of magic for everybody, and we're fine. We're alive and well, and now here's that. Sometimes it's better to just unlock, run towards the shit, and then jump over it. Because sometimes just watching the dude and trying to time shit coming at you from behind can be a bitch and a half. Not sure what it is with me and calling everything a bitch right now. But it's, what do you expect when everything's just being a bitch? Sometimes you just gotta accept it for what it is and call it for what it is. And I'm doing just that. And now there's your follow-up slam, and here's a couple of hits for you, son. Oh, your ridiculously long wind-up that I fucking hate. I really hate those long wind-ups that throw off my dodge timing. And okie dokie then. Now, alright. Yep. Things be what they be. And we're getting real close to taking this guy down. I don't even need to pull in my other self for this. Okay. I should not have gone for that roll attack there, but I did, and I regret it. Now, take some of this. There we are. And here comes more of your blue flamey juice. Here we go. Dodge that horse. Dodge that man. Dodge that horse. Dodge that man. That's all you gotta do when he does that. Just no, sir. Please stop with your crazy ass rapid swings there. And now follow that up, and here's my chance to smack ye ass. And now here's that follow up. Here's your ass. And okie dokie then, that long ass wind up that I always have to mention how much I hate every time you do it. And that's something I definitely was not ready for, that blue flamey flame. But I'm still alive. You're getting shot. And now here's more of that blue flamey flame. Now just up and over, down and around, smack that horse's ass. And dodge that man. Dodge that horse. Dodge the man. Dodge the horse and the man. And now, right there. Ow, he yelled at me. You hurt my feelings. You really shouldn't have done that. Please leave my feelings alone. My feelings have been hurt enough, man. People just don't consider how you feel anymore. And you gotta just... You really have to be such a penis all the time. You're doing this thing here. Okay. Alright. Now, I shouldn't have tried to swing, but I did. I always regret going for swings that I know are not safe. But you are dead, and you can eat my fuck. Now then, another hard-won battle. Still can't call my damn horse. I'd really like my horse for the sake of running across this giant-ass arena in a timely fashion. But it simply is not to be. Now, let me have more health, please. And I'm only sitting here with 46,000. That would be a lot if it was, but it is not. Not anymore. And what have we here? Your shiny glowiness. St. Trina Disciples Cookbook. Another Nectar Blood Virgin. I'm gonna take all of your Nectar Blood shit. You're leaving it all around here for me to find like this. You must want me to have it then. And I see you've nothing to say to me. You purple old St. Trina, you. But I can imbibe your nectar. Let me have a taste of that nectar. Yum yum. Smearing it down my helmet. Tastes kind of like Dr. Pepper. Surely that first time was a fluke. I mean, they wouldn't intend for you to just drink stuff and then immediately die like that, now would they? Blech. Third time's the charm. You do it 3 times and then you're good. You build up that immunity. You ain't never gonna die from it again. Blech. You know, it tasted kind of different that 3rd time around. Maybe on a 4th taste it might taste better. Nope, that time it just tastes like pee. You peeing in this lady. You really ought to tell me if the bleh. Well, I'm trying to, but I'm hooked on the sweet juices of your stuff.
Into
Don't turn the poor thing into a god, you say? Now, what's all this talk about turning a poor thing into a god? Don't mind me just... tasty. Anyway, gods and all that stuff, maybe it's just that.
It would be Miquella's prison. A caged divinity is beyond saving.
Okay, now you're talking about divinity and cages and Miquella and all this shit. Hold on a second, I just need to... So anyway, maybe things are just born to be in cages. I mean, who am I to bet?
You must kill Miquella.
Kill McDonald's, got it.
Grant him forgiveness.
I think I've slurped enough nectar for one day. There is one person in particular who might like to hear about all this talk that St. Trina had to say. Talking about Miquella and cages and divinity, and then I go slurpity jerp jerp on all the goopy goop, and it just sleepy time forever. But not necessarily forever, because I just popped out of the side of grace again. Death is not my destiny this day.
I had something I wish to tell you. I'm heading south. I've recalled something that Sir Moore said. He discovered deep purple water lilies blooming on the southern shore.
He ain't wrong.
That must be where St. Trina was left to wither away.
Yep, that is where she was.
I'm heading south to the shore, Sir Moore.
I'm pretty sure that I'm supposed to be able to tell him something here. Or maybe, yep, he is gone. He ran off south somewhere. Now, yeah, there's St. Trina. And I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to tell him about the stuff right there. And then he runs off to the fissure. Or maybe he comes here to the Cerulean coast. I might be remembering wrong. Anyway, we're supposed to tell him about where St. Trina is. Blah, bitty, blah, blah, blah. He goes down to where we fought the putrescent knight. And I ain't seeing him around here. Maybe he's down at the fissure, or maybe he's in the stone coffin fissure, Grace. No, I'm not seeing him. Maybe he's at the cross. Maybe he's down in Trina's cave. I'm not seeing him. I'm pretty damn sure he's supposed to be somewhere along the way, or maybe he's already down there in the deepest depths of the place. Possible. Very possible. Also, there's still a couple other places. I don't think he's supposed to be at St. Trina just yet. He should be somewhere along the way, but I'm not remembering perfectly. My mind fails me at the ripe old age of 29. That is what happens when you get older. And he's just not showing up around here. Which raises the question, what the fuck? Okay, he is here.
What velvety ambrosia is this? Your poison and the sweet sleep that follows. Oh, please, let me hear your voice.
Yeah, I was certain there was another step before you came here, but, well, whatever.
Then you too must have paid a visit to
Yep.
Trina's garden of deepest purple.
Yep, it's very deep, very purple.
Off in the sea of her poison. Soon I will hear her voice. Let me be. I won't be long.
You know, I already heard her voice.
Oh, I almost forgot. You mustn't follow my example. St. Trina's poison would plunge you into an eternal slumber. It must be me. And only me.
Well, I got news for you, buddy. I already drank that shit 6 times. And I heard what she had to say.
I'll thank you not to lie to me.
Ain't no lies, son.
I'm the chosen, not you. Only I can doze off in the sea of St. Trina. Why would you hear her voice when I cannot?
I don't know, maybe I'm better than you.
If these cruel untruths to me again, I won't be held responsible for my actions. Please, enough. I cannot believe your cheek.
This cheek or
I
that
will
cheek?
stand for it no longer. I will never forgive you.
Well, fuck you too, then.
I will never forgive you.
I don't need you to forgive me. I just need you to forgive these nuts. Anyway, he's just sitting in there talking that mad shit. He don't want to listen to the truth. Some people are just happier believing lies. Now then, I think I might have to sit at the grace to trigger the next thing. Because there's supposed to be
I will never forgive you.
that.
For your trespass, you will know my poison.
Well, you're gonna know these nuts, Tialier. I am gonna keep using that joke over and over again till the day I die. Yep, you do like using that poison, I see. Oh, damn, that built up very fast. Well, I guess that's what to expect when stepping into a cloud of toxic gas. Ow, that shit hurts. Well, you done spreading your juices around? You're just gonna try and get me with that now, are ya? Now, let's go, boy. You aren't gonna be taking me down. You're gonna smack me around with a little poison is all. But it ain't gonna be doing you any favors when I stab you full of sword and shit. There you go.
Such strength for what?
St. Trina's smile. She do be smiling sometimes, I guess. Let me see, I think that was a talisman, which should be right in this section here. Yep, there it be. Sleep in the vicinity increases attack power. A talisman depicting a smiling St. Trina. A vision conjured deep within a certain man's heart. Raises attack power when sleep is triggered. Only I am allowed to know of your velvety sleep. Its sweetly gentle embrace, so please smile for me and only me. Well, people are allowed to smile for others. You need to learn to accept that, man. You alright there, buddy? I smacked your phantom around, but you still seem to be alive.
You.
Me?
I was no good to anyone. Beginning to end. Weak as a kitten, and thick as 2 planks. I suppose dying in disgrace is fitting, in a way. Tell me, please, assuming you spoke the truth back then.
I did.
What did St. Trina tell you?
She told me, these nuts.
are a wretched, wretched soul. A nightmare come to plague me. Such a thing could possibly be. Could it? Trina, please let me hear your voice in my everlasting slumber.
Well, she said what she said, man. You just gotta accept it.
Trina, let me hear your voice in my everlasting slumber.
Well, that's Tialie's quest line done. And is this a thing I can grab? Nope, this flower is just for decoration. Guess I won't be taking that there flower then. Anyway, let me hop back over here. Maybe now that Tialie's done, I'll be able to use that concoction on the Dragon Priestess. Maybe. I've never actually done this lady's quest line, beginning to end. Yeah. I always ended up killing Bale, and then after that I come back and she's gone. So, yeah, that is... Well, that is that. That is what she do. That is what other thing do. And you know, maybe I could take another run at that ancient dragon along the way to Bale. Ouch. Boulder hurt. Kinda forgot they were here. Anyway, let's see how well I do this time. I've definitely picked up a couple of extra fucking scadoo blessings. So maybe this will go better. It's a distinct possibility. I am stronger for it. And you ain't gonna be dealing quite as much damage with every hit, so maybe I can survive a little bit longer. Yeah, that's even more survivability than I had before. I just need to not get caught by little bursts of lightning. And then maybe you'll die like you should, you big smelly willy. Just keep that lightning to yourself, bro. Keep it up inside you. That's where it belongs. Ouch. There goes my horse. Well, come on, horse, get back out here. I really need you for this, especially when it comes to that lightning coursing through the water. I usually frown upon using horseback combat for things like this, but not this time. You got that annoying water lightning shit happening, and that gives me a pass to use the horse, at least in my opinion. Sometimes horseback battle is the way to go, but not always. Sometimes it's kind of a bitch move, but sometimes it's good to be a bitch. Every once in a while, everyone has a right to be their own bitch. Now, let's see what kind of taking out of context that can be done to. If that can even be taken out of context. Sure, everything can be taken out of context in one way or another. It's gonna happen, no matter who you are or what you say. Someone's gonna find a way to use your words against you out of context. Ow. I got dragon smacked. There goes my horse. And I'm somehow still alive. Get back out here, horse boy. We need to keep on riding. And I've only got one Healy flask left, and I'm probably about to use it in a spectacularly stupid fashion. Now let's just come in again and slice those dragon nuts. That's the ticket. That feels good. Good damage. you can just keep on spinning around instead of actually doing things that'll kill me, then I can wear you down right quick, and there's not gonna be any problems. Just keep this train rolling. Don't go up. You're fucking with the train, man! You're fucking with the train! You weren't supposed to do that! I told you to keep the train rolling and you derailed that sumbitch! You derailed it so hard just now, man! You weren't supposed to go for the slappy-doos. You were just supposed to keep on spinning. But no, I could just ride away into the sunset and leave it at that. But you know me, I don't learn from my mistakes. I keep throwing myself at the problem until I die, or until the problem dies. That's just who I am. That's the man you married. You don't know that you married me yet. You'll figure it out eventually. They always do, and then it always leads to divorce. That's the things I do to me, the things I do to you. Now, whoop, that's a wall. Whoop, fire. Fire is bad. Now, come on, Sansiacs. Eat some sword. But don't eat me. I am the one thing you need to not eat. Now, just cut them legs up. That's a slap. That's even more slappage. And that is death. I almost had him. Almost. But it was simply not meant to be this time. I'll get him one of these days. Just not today, because I'm all out of time for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye.